Hi children, this is Deepika baskar from G.K.Jain schools. Today I am going to take class for 4th standard, subject science, and the topic name is My Body. Before going to the session, please subscribe our YouTube channel G.K.Jain schools so that you never miss any new updates from our school. Shall we move on to the topic, children? My body. Yes, today let us going to see about our body. You know, a body is a wonderful creation which is created by the God. You know, by our body parts we can do many activities. We can do many things. You know, I can walk with my leg. I can see with my eyes. I can smell with my nose. I can do many activities. Even I can write, learn, read. So for doing any activity, I need my body parts, isn't it? So without our organs, how can we do the activity? We can't do anything. It is impossible. So first let us know about our body parts. You know children, two types of organs. One is external organs and another one is internal organs. Okay, first let us discuss about the external organ. What is mean by external organs? External organs are nothing but the parts which can see with our eyes. That means that are outside of our body. That organs are called as external organs of our body. External organs such as head, eyes, nose, mouth, cheek, ears, neck, shoulders, hands, chest, stomach, fingers, leg, thigh, knees, feet, toes. These are all external parts of our body. That means we can see it out. It is visible outside. But some parts which are present inside of our body, that body parts are called as internal organs. In this 4th standard, we are going to learn all the internal organs as well as the main functions of the internal organs. You can see here, this is the outer of the human body. Now, so these are the parts which cannot see outside, okay, but they are also doing different functions for our body. Okay, first part, this is most important part of our body. This is our brain. For thinking, learning, everything we need brain. Next is the lungs. We have a pair of lungs in our body. So this is called as the respiratory system of our body. The brain is called as the commanding center as well as it is also called as the nervous system of our body. That means it controls all the functions of our body. Next one is the lungs. We have a pair of lungs. Pair means two lungs. So this is also called as the respiratory organ of our body. We are taking the oxygen in and releasing the carbon dioxide, isn't it? This is the organ for breathing. Next, this is most important organ in our body. This is our heart. It's called as the circulatory system of our body because it pumps the blood throughout our body. This is called as the circulatory system of our body because it circulates the blood throughout our body. It pumps the blood through all our parts of our body. This is the stomach. A J-shaped bag organ is called as the stomach. Okay, so the digestion process is taking place in this organ. You know children, this is also called as the digestive system of our body. Next, these two organs are very important. Whatever we are taking, the waste material should be removed from our body. So these are kidneys. Kidneys are the organs which removes the waste materials from our body. It filters the blood and it removes the waste from our body. So that is why it is called as the excretory system of our body. Excretory means removal of waste from the body. So these are the internal organs. This is a large intestine and this is small intestine. We are going to learn all these internal organs in detail. So you all know about what is external and what is internal. So these are our eyes. I can see with my eyes. This is my nose. I can smell with my nose. These are my ears. I can hear the sound with my ears. This is my tongue and I can taste the food with my tongue. This is my skin. I can feel the sense of touch with my skin. You know children, skin is the largest sense organ of our body. So now let us going to discuss about the sense organs. Let me show you the sense organs. All the sense organs are external parts only. First, eyes. What are these? These are eyes. I can see with my eyes. I can see the surrounding with my eyes. Okay children, I can see the colors, shapes, sizes, depth, everything with my eyes. I can see the color of the chart is pink in color. I can see many colors with my eyes. This is my nose. I can smell with my nose. You know children, nose is also one of the external organ for the breathing process. Okay, so that means just intaking oxygen through the nose and we are exhaling or releasing the carbon dioxide through this nose only. For smell, okay, we can use our nose for smell, identify the smell. If someone brings you the jasmine flower, so you can easily identify the smell of the jasmine flower, isn't it? What are these? Ears. We have a pair of ears. Okay, we can hear the sound with our ears. Next one is the tongue. Tongue is the next organ to taste the food. We can taste all the 6 tastes like bitter, salty, astringent, sweet, everything we can taste with our tongue. If I am eating a bitter gourd, I can easily say that is bitter in taste with the help of our tongue. If I am eating a gulab jamun or with laddu, so what is the taste of laddu or gulab jamun? Yes, it is sweet in taste. So easily we can identify the taste of the food with our tongue. Next one is the skin. Our full body is fully covered with the skin. You know children, skin is the largest sense organ of our body. If I am touching an ice cube, I can easily say that is too cold, isn't it? Because of by touching sense. Okay, by touching that I can easily identify the senses. So that's why the skin is called as the largest sense organ. The skin is cover all the parts of our body, external parts of our body. So these are all our external parts and these are all our internal parts. Okay, children, let me explain you about few things about our internal organs. You can see here, this is our brain. The weight of our human brain in adult is 1.3 kilogram. You can see here, our brain is the major part of our body. So this is one of the internal organ. It controls all the functions of our body. Brain is also called as the central nervous system of our body. Brain is the commanding center of our body because it gives the commands to the other parts of our body. For example, for thinking, reading, writing, learning, questioning, reasoning, consciousness, breathing, right? For all the activity we need brain. Okay, this is very most important organ of our body. Our brain consists of 3 major parts. One is cerebrum. You can see the wrinkled portions, isn't it? So that is called cerebrum. Cerebellum. The next part is called as the cerebellum. It lies behind the cerebrum. Cerebrum is the largest part of the brain. Cerebrum, it's a responsibility job of cerebrum is learning, thinking, questioning. Okay, that means if you want to think anything, if you want to learn anything, this part is the doing responsibility job for these things. Next, the responsibility job for cerebellum is to balance our body. If we want to walk, that also we need to balance our body on the land, otherwise we will just fall down, isn't it? Next one is the hindbrain or medulla. Okay, so this is also called as the hindbrain or medulla. So you know children, this is also called as the vital knot of the body, because it controls all the involuntary actions in our body. Involuntary action is nothing but without knowingly they will do their own job. That means breathing. Even though we are sleeping, we are breathing. Likewise, heartbeat, it controls the heartbeat. Digestion, for all these involuntary actions will take place only by this medulla or brainstem. Okay children, the next organ is lungs. These are called as the respiratory organ. See, a pair of lungs we are having in our body. So it is red in color. Okay, so it is like a spongy sac like structure, spongy bag like structure. Okay, so what will happen when the lungs, the air which reaches our nose through the nostril, then it reaches the pharynx and larynx, finally it reaches the windpipe, the pipes. Okay, so one is the food pipe and one is the windpipe. So this pipe is called as the trachea, which is divided into two. So inside the lungs we can see a small bag like structure, airbags, that are called as alveoli. Okay, through this only the air which passes into the lungs. So this is called as the respiratory organ of our body. Next one is the heart. Heart is called as the circulatory system of our body. That means it pumps the blood throughout our body. Heart consists of four major parts, that are upper two chambers are called as atria, lower two chambers are called as ventricles. Our heart is covered with double wall layer membrane, pericardium. In that membrane, it is a double wall layer. So that membrane which is filled with the pericardial fluid, it absorbs the shocks from the heart. Next, digestive system of our body. You know, when the food starts its digestion from the mouth itself and it reaches the anus as the waste material. Okay, so when the food is chewed with the saliva secreted in the salivary glands of buccal cavity, when we are eating, the food is start its digestion in this buccal cavity and through the esophagus it reaches the stomach. Okay, so here this is the pancreas and this is liver. Liver is the one of the internal organ of our body. Okay, the next, this is the gallbladder. Okay, so for the digestion, stomach is the digestive system of our body. So the remaining will be the food which is coming from the esophagus, which can be digested in the stomach. Absorption of nutrition will take place in the stomach. After that it will reaches the small intestine. Again also the undigested food which can be traveled through the large intestine, then it reaches the anus. So in that anus the waste materials are removed as pieces. So one is the kidneys. We have pair of kidneys. It is a bean shaped organ. You can see a two number, we have two number of kidneys, a pair of kidneys. It is bean shaped structure organ. You can see here the job of the kidneys are filter the blood and it removes the waste from our body. You can see here, always the left kidney is slightly lower than the right kidney. Ureter. Okay, through this two long tube like structure ureter, the urine will reaches the urinary bladder. This is the temporary storage for the urine. Okay, we cannot hold the urine for a longer period in this urinary bladder. After that, here we have urethra. Through this only we can passes the waste material as urine in the form of urine. Okay children, so today we have learnt all the external and internal sense organs of our body. So in the next class we will see all the main functions of our internal organs. Thank you children.